makes sense. With the addition of one word to each of those competencies, you turn the competencies into statements that are more active. This isn't my question, but a question relating to that is, well, how do you know when someone masters the knowledge? I know what your answer is going to be.
Yes. Partially analyzes when they attempt to present the procedure law.
Yeah.
Because we have the laws university, we call it modules.
Yes.
So the lecturers can evaluate.
Understand.
And the student master knowledge.
Yeah. So really what you're saying is you want students to demonstrate their mastery, to show their knowledge, to apply their knowledge, to develop a legal plan for something, to develop a case. Okay, so it's about your competencies make perfect sense. Law is not my area, you are the experts, not me. But it seems to make sense to me, and with the addition of active words, yes, you're right, you want them to master understanding, and implicit in the statement is that they will show understanding, probably as part of their assessment. But if you make that explicit, in line with where common practice for international programs is going, demonstrate mastery, demonstrate understanding, show the application of blah, blah, blah. You make the statements more active. And then they are not implicit, you are being explicit about your expectations for your graduates in terms of competencies or in terms of a profile.
Not only be able, also demonstrate.
Because be able, that's okay, that's all in here. So I can tell you, yes, I have good knowledge of the law. And you laugh and say, show me.
Expect.
Yeah. So expect is good, master is good, have the knowledge is good, that you actually want your graduates to be able to demonstrate, to show, to apply. That would be my main thing. My next question is, though, my main question is, okay, you have discussed the competencies, core competencies and the supporting competencies. What are you planning to do differently for your curriculum as a part of the UNNES internationalization program?
Like what I said last week, we have to thinking on how to create a particular class. And let's say that the international program has other universities do. They have the specific class for the international program. So by creating this specific class, I think all ideas that we created in the curriculum can be not only implemented but also can be launched every time in the Dutch class. But if we use the curriculum in the ordinary class, it's quite difficult because the ability is to part one especially in the context of language. Because like the foreigner said, this program should be conducted in English. So the answer is must be provided in the international class by using the English class.
So using English language in the class is what you see as being the main difference.
Yes, and the student must be trained by using some language. First, not only the ability of the law side, but also the ability can attend this class must have at least 500 words. IELTS exam score.
Okay, I understand that. So my suggestion is based on the discussion last week, is that the UNNES project is more than delivery of the curriculum in English. It is also about the structure of the curriculum, not necessarily content, because the content, you have to teach the content that's appropriate for Indonesian law. So it's not so much about the content. It's not only about the delivery in English, but also about how the curriculum is structured, so that your curriculum in legal studies and law looks like a curriculum in another international university, not the content, but the structure. Has similarities, which include explicit statements on graduate profile, as well as the proficiencies, as well as the very specific active learning outcomes for each course. And flowing from that then is the assessment, which will link to the learning outcomes. When you know what the learning outcomes are and what the assessments are going to be, then the question that follows from there, what is the most effective teaching method or pedagogy to bring students from where they start over here to where you want them to be over here when they graduate? And that also is what the UNNES curriculum development program is about. So it is about the things that you mentioned, English language, but it's also about the structure of the curriculum assessment and teaching method.
I think it will be motivated if you can give us an example, for example, education practice always the forms of the international structure, like what to say already.
I will deliver the example in a few days later. Okay, for learning outcomes and also the review one. I'm so sorry we have very limited time, and I think it's time to go to another place from James. You may contact Prof. James by email and make further discussion with him and also with us, and especially with Prof. Aziz and Pak Tony. And actually, you have a very good compliment from Prof. Aziz, from Pak Tony, and also Prof. James, that you have done the improvement for the revision and the formulation of curriculum. I hope and we hope that our program can be further improved, and that we can implement our international curriculum after finishing this program. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to another place. Bapak Ibu, kami mohon pamit.